Hello and welcome back to another Uncle Tat's Creative Shack video. Here we have in front of us the Lego Overwatch set number 75973. It has 455 pieces, 2 minifigures, and I believe you can buy it now, still buy it at Target for $31. So let's get into the builds here. We'll take a look at these individually, and then we'll take a look at the minifigures at the end. So we'll go ahead and well, I guess we can start with D'va, right? Ladies first. And this is Reinhardt, so we'll do him in a minute. So this is from the video game Overwatch, and that's produced by a company called Blizzard. And basically, it's a player video game, where you can level up and get more equipment, and it's a fighter game basically is what it is. These are mechs, so inside the mech you'll find the actual person, and let's see if we can get, okay, so inside we have D'va, and again we'll take a look at these a little bit close up when I do the minifigure portion of this, but the basic build of this is really interesting. I like it. It's got a lot of cool pieces. The pink color, which is interesting, and some of these pieces are rare to get them in pink. But you can open up the back. You can put D'va in from the back here. You can also lift up, like I showed you at the beginning. We can lift up the canopy here and bring it down, and that's the interior part of it. You've got stud shooters on either arm, and the arms are very much articulated, or being able to move actually via ball joints at the elbow and at the shoulder. So you'll have no problem getting this to be in the direction you want it to be in. Stickers wrap up the detail on the arms, and there's the other arm as well. Stickers on both sides to give you the detailing there. Okay, so these sets do come with quite a number of stickers, but I feel that they definitely add to the look of the finished mech. So in other words, we've got stickers here, here, here. I believe that says D'va. Okay, and then we have the different sponsors for her mech fighting equipment. You've got a sticker here for Blizzard, which is the company that makes all this. The legs are articulatable with basically a ratcheted ball socket joint here, and interestingly enough, it is stopped by this piece here, which is a 1x4 plate with axle connectors on either end, and that prevents you from making the leg go up any higher. So it's got like a stop action right there. That's actually great because as you pose it, you don't want the thing to like tumble forward on you, and that prevents that from happening. The legs are also hingeable at the ankle, and then of course the feet, these little toe pieces, which are pretty neat. They can swivel side to side, as well as you have a back heel piece here that can also swivel side to side. We have more stickers on the underside here for more detail, and I believe that's the sticker detail. This part here is a weapon for D'va herself. Let me get this to be into a standing position. Yeah, it's a little finicky. There we go. A little finicky, but yes, this pink piece is, I believe, new for this set, and that is her weapon. We'll put it in her hand off camera here, and we'll take a look at her again in a minute. So that's her mech, and then Reinhardt gets this thing, which is, it's pretty cool actually. He has got a giant like mallet or some sort of a mace weapon in one hand. In his hand are done by, I'm gonna try to zoom in for you here. His hands, there we go. His hands are just, the mace is actually clipped into the palm of his hand, so you don't have to worry about it coming loose. And then the fingers just wrap around, and there's also a thumb. The fingers just wrap around to give it the look that he's holding on to it, but you don't have to worry about the weight of the weapon falling out. Okay. In his suit, let's see, he comes out, I know he comes out, I gotta be honest with you, I forgot how it works. So let's find this out. I think, there we go. The back flips up like that. And does the front come forward at all? No. I think he just slides in and out. There he goes. Okay. So he just slides in and out, and again, well, there he is. We'll go ahead and take a look at him in just a moment. As for his mech, it's a pretty tight quarter in there. As you saw, he just slides into that one little slot. Then the shoulder piece comes over, locks him into place. As for stickers on this mech, let's bring this back out a little bit. These shoulder pieces, I've personally never seen them before, but maybe they're in the large scale figures line, but I've never seen them before. But you do have stickers here. This is, surprisingly enough, these 1x1 round tiles are printed, and that's actually a really nice print. You get a couple of those in this set, but that's a sticker there. You get some sticker details on this part of the hand. There's 1, 2, 3 there. On the back side, we have some perhaps engine detail, some thruster detail there. Another sticker on the back of the shoulder here, as well as one on the back of that shoulder there. And if you don't like stickers, those can be forgivable. You can just toss those out and don't even bother with those. They don't really add too much to it. The front, let's see, we've got stickers here. Another one of those 1x1 round tiles that's printed, and another sticker on that side. For articulation, let's try to get this. This waist piece can be positioned up and down, though it doesn't really add to any positionability of the thing. Down here on the feet, there's a sticker for the red detail on both feet, and then the toes are capped off with that piece there. The weapon can be placed into either hand, as they both contain a clip element here. So you can just unclip the mace from one hand, and there's the mace element there, and go ahead and clip it into the other hand, whichever. That actually allows you to make multiple weapons. Whoops. Multiple weapons, and you can have something in each one of his hands if you'd like. Articulation, basically a giant ball and socket for the shoulder. Hinge plates for the elbow on this one, which is interesting. There's a hinge plate on the bottom, hinge plate on the top, and that works the same on both. Let me get this out of the way. Large ball and socket joint for the shoulder, hinge plates for the elbow here. As for the legs, this is the ratcheted ball and socket, or ratcheted joint anyways. They can also ratchet out to the side, ratchet forward, ratchet backwards, and then the ankles are just on a ball and socket joint, which allows plenty of articulation, and the joints are thick enough and large enough that it doesn't fall over. It seems like it's a fairly sturdy build. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. As for minifigures, we have D'va on the left and Reinhardt on the right. Now, these have some pretty interesting facial expressions. Well, at least D'va does. She's snapping her bubble gum. Let's get a close-up of that. Looks like she's snapping some pink bubble gum, and she's got what appears to be maybe a rabbit head on her torso print. Really nice torso print that goes right into the legs. She's got her pink weapon there. She's also sporting a really nice dual molded, or maybe even, yeah, I think it's a dual molded hairpiece that includes the headphones. It's all molded as one piece. So the top is gray with some pink, looks like paint applications for the sides. And then of course the hair piece is, or the hair part of it is in brown. Reinhardt, on the other hand, he looks like a typical, like a knight. He'd be great in a knight castle set with that nice helmet mold. We'll go ahead and pull his helmet off, and we'll take her hair off at the same time. Alright, really good clutch power on those pieces. Reinhardt, he's, got a nice print here for, I guess it would be his mono eye or some sort of visor. It's in a yellow with some orange. some silver printing on it as well. And then the backs of the faces. Now over here, D'va looks like she's squinting, like she knows she's got like an ace in her pocket. And then Reinhardt on this side, now you actually see a human type face, kind of an old man with some white hair. He's got some nice printing on the back, some silver. You can see the metallic silver, and again some more of that yellowish orange in the center. And it's the same with his face in the front. I'm going to go ahead and put the mask back on, or the helmet back on. D'va with her winking face. She would look like that with her hairpiece on. So, very adorable little minifigure she ends up being in this set. Final thoughts on these sets are, well, if you're into Overwatch, then you'll definitely want to add these to your collection. If you're into Overwatch and you love Legos, you'll definitely want to add this to your collection. As far as I'm concerned, I like D'va's mech. I like the pink and the green, and I like the way her legs are. She reminds me very much of like an old like Robotech style mech over there. Reinhardt's on the other hand doesn't really do much for me in Lego fashion, unfortunately. The minifigures, Reinhardt is again not necessarily something that I need or care about too much. I think D'va is kind of interesting. She's definitely interesting. You can use her in just about any setting. But yeah, it's the sets. It's nice. It's, you know, $31 for 455 pieces is a good price per part ratio. But I'm not into Overwatch. I don't play video games. But I like the pieces in the set. I definitely like, you know, D'va's mech over here. Like the way that they did it. It might be something I might want to go ahead and try to make one of my own using different colored pieces as well. But Reinhardt's here is just, it's a pass for me. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.